Coming up in the state of Georgia, jury selection set to begin this week in our next live trial. It is the lawyer murders mother trial, and this is the defendant, Richard Merritt. He faces a top count of felony murder in connection to the 2019 death of his mother, Shirley. Prosecutors believe the disgraced attorney brutally beat and stabbed his 77-year-old mother to death, which then sparked a nationwide manhunt. For more on the case against Richard Merritt, joining us in studio. Oh, nice to see you in studio. Court TV legal correspondent Julia Janae. All right, fill us in. This sounds very compelling and tragic, especially a day after Mother's Day.
So tragic that this son is accused of killing his mother. This is a personal injury attorney who was working in Georgia, and he had many clients, but he was in trouble with the law, and he was at his mother's home when all of this transpired. This is Richard Merritt, who is the one who is on trial here. His mother, Shirley Merritt, 77-year-old woman who was very involved in patient and family services. She worked for Children's Health Care in Atlanta for many, many years. Her son, not Richard Merritt, Robert Merritt, let us know that she was actually never retired. She was so dedicated to that kind of work that she was still doing it even at 77. But she was with her son, giving him a dinner before he was going to be turning himself in to jail because of those financial crimes that he was accused of that had to do with theft by taking, involving some of his personal injury clients. And that's when this horrifying incident, according to the way prosecutors are going to tell this jury, happened inside of her Georgia home.
The day before he was going to turn himself in. What about the ankle bracelet here? Is the jury going to know about that, know about his financial issues, the fact that he was on his way to jail?
Well, you know, a good prosecutor, they argue to get that in through a motion in limine. They want this jury to know about not only that he was wearing an ankle monitor because he had pleaded guilty to those crimes of theft by taking, of 16 counts plus other counts involving stealing from his clients. And he traveled cross country according to the data in that GPS monitoring system around his ankle. So he was in Georgia, DeKalb County, which is very close to the city of Atlanta, the capital, of course. And where they were able to track him was first to Cartersville, Georgia, which is towards the north. He allegedly cut it off and put it in a trash can in Cartersville, and then where they found him was in Nashville, Tennessee. That was 8 months later. He was also driving his mother's car, her Lexus, and that's why they were able to locate him in that area. This is what's going to be revealed to these jurors, a very brutal crime. It was a stabbing and a blunt force trauma type injury and killing. The use of a dumbbell, Ted, that's what prosecutors say was the murder weapon in this case, and she was found at the bottom of the stairs by a relative.
So what's the motive here? I know prosecutors don't need them. No. What is it? It's crazy. A guy is at home. I mean, you look at the pictures of him as a lawyer. The mugshot looks a little sketchy, but you know, this guy, he knew what he was getting into. I mean, look at him. He knew exactly. He knows the law. He knows what he was going to be just going to serve some time. And he kills her with a dumbbell? Why?
You know, from what we've seen in the case so far, it's not clear if prosecutors have a firm motive because, as you mentioned, this is someone who was about to turn himself in to the Cobb County jail. It didn't happen the day that he was found guilty or when he pleaded guilty, so he understood this process, and he was there with his mom on the day before. It seemed that this was intentional. He didn't live with her. He was there visiting her. She was on the phone with her nephew and said that everything was fine. The nephew was supposed to pick up the defendant and take him to jail, but he said that he stopped communicating with him and he got concerned and went and checked on her to only find her body there inside of the home. So unclear what this motive could have been, but this is someone who the jury is going to learn about, the ankle monitor and those financial crimes, because the prosecution was successful in getting that in.
All right, and jury selection taking place over the next few days. We'll have openings this week. Julia, you'll be there.